So what is going on, guys? Andre Productions here and welcome to my new video, and today we are going to do Premier League 2020-2021 predictions, where we're going to go from 20th to the first team in the Premier League and make my predictions over the teams that I think and are going to decide where the teams are going to finish the season. Last time around I did it in 2018-19 season, and as you can see I only had one correct, which was Everton, and I missed by quite a lot on Burnley and Watford especially, but most of the teams were pretty right. I mean, I predicted many of them quite right, but only one correct, which was Everton, 8th position. Hopefully we can get more correct this season. So the first team I'm going to start up with is going to be Fulham. I don't really think Fulham have enough quality to compete in the Premier League. They do have Mitrovic, they do have pretty decent attackers in Knockaert and Cavallero. They had some pretty good results, but pretty bad results as well. They got lucky in the playoff finals against Brentford, Ryan with 2 goals, but I don't think they have enough quality. 20th Fulham, 19th goes to Aston Villa. I don't really think Aston Villa have enough quality this season to prove they're going to keep themselves in the Premier League again. Probably going to lose Grealish, I don't know about that, but I don't really think Aston Villa have enough quality to play in Premier League, and I don't really think they're going to do this season. Brighton, Hove, Albion are going with 18th. I do think they could get some decent results. They do have a quality striker in Mopay. He's a very good striker, and obviously they do get results quite often. This season, obviously, the 3-0 against Tottenham was very good, and they had some good results against Arsenal as well. But I don't really think Brighton have enough quality. It's quite very difficult to predict, but I don't think Brighton will keep themselves in the Premier League. I do think West Bromwich Albion will do well in this season Premier League, because they obviously the playstyle suits Premier League very well. Long balls, set pieces, crosses. They score a lot of goals from set pieces and crosses in the Championship. And they do have that very, very good Pereira, the extremely creative sense-attacking midfielder from Brazil. And he's going to be the key player in this season, definitely. And I do think West Bromwich would have enough good playstyle to stay in the Premier League. Same goes with Burnley. I going to play them 16th. I could be wrong. They did very well last season, to be honest. They got way better than I expected them to be. They played some very, very decent football at times, very nice goals. Some of the goals were very good from Jay Rodriguez especially. They do have that, not the most interesting playstyle in the world, but they do get results, and they got a lot of good results last season. And this season it will be the same. I don't really think they will finish that high that they did last season, but I do think they're going to keep themselves in the Premier League. Same with Leeds United. I do really think Leeds United have a lot of quality. They also got Rodrigo, extremely good striker, and they do have Hernandez, and I do really think it will be very interesting to see Leeds this season in the Premier League. They have not been there for many years now, I think 15 years, but they got themselves back in the Premier League, and I think they will be fighting for their lives to keep themselves in the Premier League. And I do think they have very good team, playstyle is very good, extremely good manager Bielsa as well. I don't really think Leeds will be finished not the very highest in the table, but 15th is a good position anyway. Newcastle United comes in 14th. I do think they have a good team. I just think they don't have enough quality all over the field, and I don't really think they just play as good as they should play. But I think this will be another decent season for Newcastle United if they keep themselves on Ale Maximum, which is an excellent player. And if Joe Linton maybe starts scoring goals and other players as well, like Gale and Shaw, we continue their form, I think they will keep themselves in the Premier League and finish in the decent 14th position. West Ham United 13th. I do really think they're going to have a better season than last season, because last season was very bad. They almost got relegated. Antonio was the saviour. I do think they have good players all over the field, and I do think they have enough quality to keep themselves in the Premier League, to compete in the Premier League. They're going to get wins. They obviously often win against Chelsea. Chelsea seems to be a team that loses against them quite a lot, and I think West Ham just have enough quality to be higher in the table than last season. And 13th for West Ham, 12th position will go for Sheffield United. I do think they have enough quality. They lost some players. They lost Freeman, he went to Nottingham Forest. And they also lost Dean Henderson. They got Ramsdale. And I do think they have very good play style, and I think they're still going to finish pretty high in the table because they do play some very exciting, good football. They have a great manager in Wilder, and I think they're going to do well. Not as good as last season, but I still think they're going to finish 12th position. 11th position will go to Crystal Palace. I do really think Crystal Palace have a good team, and I do really think they have enough quality and Premier League experience to play in the Premier League. And I do really think Ayew is an excellent player, and Zaha as well. They also got themselves as a extremely good offensive player, and I do really think Crystal Palace just played so many years in the Premier League. I do really think they have experience to finish the season well, and I think they're going to finish in 11th position. I know it seems pretty high because they were obviously finished lower than that in the previous season, but I think this season will be different. Southampton in 10th position. I do really think they have very, very good team right now. They play some excellent football. Redmond is on fire, same with Ings. Che Adams have been excellent in our last couple of months, especially after lockdown, have been playing excellent, and I do really think Southampton have a lot of quality right now in terms of attacking play, counter-attacking, creating attacks, and I do really think Southampton could be aiming for a high position in the table. Some people say maybe Europa League. I think 10th position will be good for them. Everton in 9th position. I do really think they have the very good squad, obviously. Great manager. They do have a lot of good players like Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin have been playing some great football. They're two excellent players that Everton need to keep their hands on. And I really think they have depth, they have a good squad. And players out of loans, out of injuries right now. I think Everton could be really good this season. But I do think there is a competition is very high and very tough, so I think 9th position will be good for them. Leicester City, the team that could be, and I think they should be in the Champions League. They finish in Europa League, but I do really think Leicester could be having a little bit worse season this season, because obviously I don't really know if Ward is going to score that many goals for them as he did last season. A prolific striker, but a lot of goals came from him and a lot of results came because of Jamie Vardy. And I really don't know what to think about Leicester City. They play in Europa League, they'll be having more games to play than they had last season, because last season they didn't play in Europe, and I really think that could be a little bit worse season for Leicester City, but still 8th position and still a very good squad. Wolverhampton Wanderers, I think they had been excellent last season. They went to quarterfinals in Europa League. They have been playing some brilliant football this season. Last season with Raul Jimenez scoring lots of goals for them. But also a lot of goals came from everyone in their team pretty much. Goals came from Ruben Neves, goals came from Neto, came from Adama Traore. They have been just playing some great football. They lost Doherty, but I think there will be rumours that they will be getting some more signings this transfer window, and I think 7th position will be good for our Wolverhampton Wanderers. 6th position, I think, going to be Spurs. I know many Spurs fans will hate me for this one, but it's just so hard to predict. I mean, there's so many great teams, especially in the higher places in the table, so it's very hard to predict Premier League, especially in the higher places in the table. But I do really think Spurs will have a decent season. Obviously, they get some results. They always get results. They have Bergwijn, they have Son now fit. Kane is up there as well. I do really think they'll be having a good season, but then again, the defense is getting older, and I do really think they still need to strengthen their midfield. Even though they got Højbjerg, they still need more. So I think 6th position for Spurs, 5th for United, and the reason why I think 5th for United is because they will be playing in the Champions League. If not the Champions League, I'll be definitely going for them to finish 3rd. But I think they're going to concentrate and do as good as they can in the Champions League, and that'll affect them quite a bit, to be honest. United have very good squad at the moment, attacking wise, but defensively they are a little bit shambolic, to be honest. Concede some very, very amateur goals, and obviously if the defense have to be fixed if they want to be higher in the table. But 5th position is still decent. I think they're going to have a good season, but just worse than last season. Arsenal are in 4th position. I know it sounds familiar, Arsenal 4th, but I do really think they have strengthened the defense now with Gabriel, great signing from Lille. I do really think they still will be keeping Aubameyang. He's an absolutely fantastic striker, by the way. I do really think they have a good team all around the pitch. Weaknesses have been strengthened, and I think they will have a good season as well. 4th position this season, definitely for Arsenal. They don't play in Champions League, they play in Europa League, but still think they'll be having a great season. Manchester City 3rd, and the reason why I think Manchester City will come 3rd this season is because Pep Guardiola is desperate for more trophies. I do really think he really wants to win the Champions League, or at least go to the final of the Champions League. I do really think they will be trying to get better and compete much more in the FA Cup, and I do really think Manchester City will be trying to do as well as they can in these competitions. Obviously Premier League, they'll be also getting some good results. They play some excellent football. They have Aguero still on fire, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling. Maybe Messi comes to Manchester City, I don't know. There are many rumours, but I really think Manchester City have still an excellent squad, but I do really think 3rd position this year, because in the 2nd position we have Chelsea. And what they have done in the transfer market, absolutely incredible. We got so many great players. They got Werner, they got Ziyech, right now they also have Sarr, they have Thiago Silva. They are about to strengthen maybe a goalkeeper, so they also strengthen the left back position with Ben Chilwell. Still trying to get Kai Havertz. They just have some excellent signings this transfer window, absolutely mind-blowing transfer window for them. And Chelsea is a really competitor right now, and I do really think they're going to finish 2nd in the table. But the 1st position is going to be Liverpool. I do really think Liverpool will not have that excellent season as they had last season, because obviously last season they absolutely dominated the league. But I think Liverpool still have so much quality, they have such a strong team, they have amazing players all over the field. They don't really need to strengthen any position on the field because they already have some top quality players everywhere on the field. And I really think Liverpool, it will be very tough, a very hard season, but I do really think Liverpool will finish 1st this season. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I know it's controversial, I know some of you will be hating me for some of my predictions, but I tried my best. And hopefully you will like this video, hope you like this prediction, and see you next year in May, and then we will see if these predictions are correct.